Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Twisted Paper Studio. How are you? I hope that you are all well. It is Sunday, day 89, you guys. Sunday, day 89. Okay, so let's get started with our garden dragons. We're going to shuffle them up here. I won't bore you with my shuffling them like a real card deck because of the fact that they are a little stiff and it gets difficult. So, what is our hospitality? The pineapple dragon, my favorite. I cannot wait for me to get my apartment so that I can have that again. I love that. Hospitality. What a wonderful word. It's my favorite. As you can probably tell by the way that I treat my channel, my guests, my viewers, you're all my crafting buddies. Okay. When the pineapple dragon comes your way, doors will open. This creature can be comfortable anywhere. The message for you is to look for access where you may not expect it. Open arms and welcoming smiles appear. Strangers may go out of their way to make sure all is well with you. Make sure you are ready for spontaneous hospitality. It is also wise to make your own space company ready, because sometimes you may find yourself to be the impromptu host. I cannot wait. I can't. And then, of course, I need to make it baby-friendly too, huh? So let's read about the habitat of the pineapple. The pineapple dragon would rather rest in open trenches than dig an actual den. The climate they prefer is a temperate one where extremes of temperature are a rare thing. Despite the balanced weather needs, here is a very tough animal. The hide is its best offense. Many predators will turn away from this challenging prey, but the dragon itself is not shy about obstacles. It rarely is deterred by simple traps or blocks. You must be as stubborn as it is to outwit this garden denizen. That's so cute. Yes, they do like the heat because we don't have pineapples growing here in Pennsylvania. No, we don't. All right. Let's read some beautiful blessings, and we'll get started today with our project. Let me set my timer. And here we go. It's loading. It's loading. Load. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Beautiful blessings to Kathy Spalding, Betty Metz, and beautiful blessings to Linda Graves. Beautiful blessings to you. All right, so let's get started now. I set my timer. It is Sunday. My timer's set, right? Wait, sugar. It's set. Okay, let's get going. So today, I'm working with some muslin and I'm working with some paper. And I need my cutter. I do need my cutter. I'm going to pull it out here. And I'm going to cut some strips. Now, this is 2 inches wide. This piece of muslin, I can make it smaller. I'm going to leave it at 2 inches wide. This one, I'm going to work with, I think I'm going to put it at 1.5 inches wide. Yeah, let's do 1.5. Okay? I'm going to do 1.5, 1.5, and then I'm going to do another one at 1.5. Piece of paper, just a piece of cardstock, or whatever paper you have on hand. Could be whatever you'd like. But I'm using a piece of cardstock that we used the other day in one of the projects. I think that's good enough for now. I don't want to get all crazy. Okay. All right, so I have these pieces of cardstock and I have this piece of muslin. I can use anything. It doesn't need to be muslin. It could be any fabric you have, and I'm just trying to look here. I think I had something. Hold on. Let me just show you what I mean. It could be anything. It could. if I could find something where it could be anything. Oh, here. We'll use this. I mean, I wouldn't use this personally right now because I did go through the trouble of dyeing it, but you could use, you know, this fabric. It's not muslin, it's cotton. I believe it's cotton. Could even be linen. It could. I have no idea. I'm gonna go down here and then I'm gonna rip. I just want to show you what I mean. Okay, so now see, this is wide. It doesn't have to be this wide. And to get your measurements on it, if you're ripping fabric, I would just measure it. So see, I did this at about 3 inches. Wow, I am a carpenter maybe in my past life. So I'm gonna do 1.5. I'm gonna just put my little scissor right here at the 1.5, because that's about even. It's about, and then I'm just gonna rip it. And now I have 2 1.5 inch strips. So you can do it that way rather than cutting it. It makes it a little more even. Because sometimes when I cut when I cut it, it gets all crooked. All right, so you can use any kind of fabric. Anything that you kind of don't mind using up. If you have a lot of extra something, maybe you have a bed sheet, or you have something that you got for 99 cents at some kind of flea market that you don't care for the print on it. Or you can even use a pair of jeans, you guys. A pair of jeans that don't fit anymore. You can. I mean it, you can. Okay, so now I'm not going to, I could leave this whole, but for the sake of the video, I don't have time today to do the whole thing. I can tell you that. I'm not going to. So I'm actually just going to make a 1 inch, a 1 foot length today. And hopefully I can do that. I hope so. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. If I stop getting punked by the little fairy in my studio. And then maybe for this, we'll put these two together. So now, to attach this and keep making it long, of course, fabric is long already. You can make it as long as you want, right? But to get the paper that length, all you have to do is glue them together. And we'll do that here. We'll just take it and glue it right here on the seam, just like this. Because what we are going to do with this is going to kind of mend it together a lot better. Look at this, I didn't cut it right. It's a tiny bit off, but that's okay. We'll work with it. Don't worry. Okay, so now you have this little strip of paper here and a strip of fabric. And these are what are called snippets, you guys. Snippets. That's what we're doing. We're making snippets from these things. And the idea of a snippet is so that you can cut off of it at any time. So to make it is in length, so you have it to use in all your projects. That's where that word snippet, that's what that word snippet means to me. That's what it means to me. And so we're just gonna go. I have my little basket here that I had from the other project. The Twisted Tangles. They're my scraps, you guys. They are my scraps. That's all they are. Don't be afraid of them. They're scraps. Now, on the fabric, I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. On the paper, I'm going to use my glue stick. Okay? You can use what you want to. Just the object is to try to get it down as much as you can. The best you can. I'm gonna take this over here, move it to the side, and you don't have to work on both things at once. I'm doing this for demonstration. So if you go back and you want to try to make one of these, only hold on to one in your view at a time. This way, it's less confusing. I am going to work on both so that I can show you what you can do with either paper or fabric being the same thing whatever base. You can use anything. You can use junk mail. You can use magazines. You don't even have to use cardstock. You can use magazines, you guys. Any kind of junk that you just want to cover up to get rid of, you could use it. Okay, so I don't even know what I'm doing first. Let me put down some Fabri-Tac glue. Hopefully, this is going to work in my favor now. And sometimes I like to sort the papers out the way that I did with the Twisted Tangles yesterday. So if you haven't seen that video, you can go back and take a look. I like to sort them out that way. And I also like to do the same thing where I hang over the sides, because when I'm finished, me personally, I cut them to match the fabric. You don't have to. No, you don't have to at all. I do that. So I'm just letting you know kind of the way I do things. I hope I have scraps left here. I'm looking and I don't think I do have much. Oh, here's the piece that I was looking for yesterday. Okay, in yesterday's video. Haha, that's funny. Really funny, little fairies. Okay, now I'm going to put this down on here. And you can use whatever size paper scraps you have. You can use whatever size you have, you guys. You can use small, you can use bigger, whatever size you want. And I kind of don't know what I'm doing here, so I'm just putting things down. That's all I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm putting it down. Now, I am going to sew mine. So, if you... Oh, maybe I'll put that there. If you do not want to sew yours, if you don't want to sew it, just make sure that your paper is down good. It's down really good on it, because you don't want to turn it and have all this stuff lifted up right there. You see what I'm saying? So you want to glue that all down. I'm going to sew mine, so I'm not too concerned about it. And I don't want to put too much glue down because of the fact that it will terrorize my needle on my sewing machine. It will. Okay, I have some more stuff here. I'm going to take it out because I just need to take it out so I can have some things to play with. And this was just all things that I was working with yesterday with the Twisted Tangles. That's all it is, you guys. Same sorts of things. And I'll put this here. And I'm going to glue this up. Now, I'm not, again, remember, I'm sewing mine, so I'm not gluing it perfectly. I'm sewing it. I need to check. Okay. It was one of my children. Sorry. I'm waiting for a call from them, so. Okay, yeah, I'm sewing mine, so I'm not doing it so perfectly. But I will do it on here, to show you. I will use the glue stick and do it better. You can use the glue stick on here too. I just am choosing to use Fabri-Tac because I'm gonna sew. Okay, I have that there. And I'm just putting little pops of color, just to give the eye, you know, something to look at. That's all. And I can do that up there. Just a little bit of color here and there. Because again, the object of these snippets now, remember, is that you're going to cut off a piece to use at another time. You may not use the whole thing. Kind of the same as a masterboard. Kind of the same thing. Not too far off, just in a smaller format. And I'm taking the whites off of things. Oh, I should have that little basket. I should. That would help with garbage on my desk. Yes, it would. And now, let's see. I think I want to rip this over here on this side. And I'm just going to figure out where I want that piece. I think I want it there. I think so. You don't have to think too much about it, but you can. There's design moves here being made, for sure. I'm definitely designing. And I am kind of going with the flow of how I feel, but I'm definitely designing. I do use this a lot in my work, and I'm going for a feel. And it's okay. You don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. If you just want to throw it down and just put all of your pieces and your collage and everything everywhere, you don't have to sort things out and make a design from it. You can just play. No one says you can't just play. And I am playing too. I just am being a little bit more careful. Okay. Let's see. No, I don't like any of that. I can use some words. What's this? Here's a piece of check. A piece of a check. A real check. I'm going to put that down right there. Yes, we can do that. I'll just put a little strip of glue again because I am, I didn't mean to throw it. Because I am going to be sewing it. That's the only reason why. I'll put this under. And then also, if you don't glue everything down at first, you know, you have room and time to play, you can lift up. You can definitely lift it up. Okay. Let's see here. We have this piece of ledger paper. We'll put that down. A little piece of ledger. And I'm trying to look to see what else I have because I don't have much. Oh, I have this little piece of this. Maybe we'll put that there. And again, your scraps, these are made with scraps, or you can print out a whole sheet of collage paper. I'm sorry, a whole sheet of digital, maybe a collage digital that that you like, and you don't have to use, you know, scraps. Here's another piece of ledger, and I like this brown, but I don't like the way the green's going with the white right there. So I think I'm just going to cover it. No big deal. I'm going to put this down like this and to cover it. And that's okay. You can do that too. Nothing you do is permanent. You can cover it with something else. Okay. What else I'm going to do is mix some fabric in, you guys. You can do that too. And I'm just going to take a little piece off. I'll rip it. And I'm just going to put it down. I like that. I'll put it right there. Like that. It's the same thing that we were making the other day when we made the page tabs, except we're just using it differently. This one we're going to use as a snippet. So it's the same concept. I promise you, it's the same. Okay, let's take a look. Possibly we can rip this off here and rip this off here. Oh, what about putting this up top? No, I need to find something for up there. Let me see. I'll put that there. Okay. And then maybe I'll put the fabric on top of it. Yeah, that looks nice. And I have green paper here. Could use that on some, oh, what about up there? Possibly, that might work up there. Oh, what about this? I was going to use this there, and then, oh yeah, let's use it there. I like it better down here. I hope I'm in camera. I'm going to take this and put that under, like that. And I need something for over there. I'll find it. Oh, look at this. I have this book page here with all these little holes in it. That's really cool. I think I'll use that. And take off the color. I don't really want the color on there, but I definitely like that. I love that look. Maybe I might leave it on top. Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm going to wait to put that down, though, because I have to fill this little spot here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to fill it with yet. I have some wallpaper. I'm not really sure. Let me look. Let me take a look. I'm not really caring for that with that paper because it's the same color. Well, this is pretty. I could possibly use that because there's a pink hue there, and I could do that. I could. I'm just trying to look to see. Sometimes I'm picky. Sometimes I am, you guys. Picky. Put that there. And that there. Not gonna fit. Oh. Well, that fits. I think I like that. We're just gonna go with it. I'm just going to put this down here, like that. I got glue on my hand. And put this down like this. And then we need something. Maybe we'll add another piece of fabric. Oh, hold on. What's this? This was just a piece. Oh, I like that. I wonder if it'll fit up top. Oh yeah, let's do that. I'll put this under so that no fabric shows through. And I might even lift this. See if we can. No big deal. I'm just going to put this right on top, like that. I'm going to have some glue seepage. And then I'm just going to put this right along the top here. And I'll just glue this down, like that. Ooh, I like that look. I might have to glue this down just a little bit stronger because I don't want it to catch when I'm sewing it. Okay. And what we need something else for down there. How about this? What's this? I like it. Let's do that. We'll just do it. So now I'm going to wait for this to dry. I'll just put it over to the side before I go and cut everything off. So we made kind of like a snippet thing. But I'm going to wait for it to dry before I cut everything off. And then, whoopsie, and we're going to work on the paper. Let me check my time. We don't have much time. I'll just keep going. And maybe we'll just go just a little bit longer than the 30 minutes. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm working with all these scraps again, so have all this stuff from the other day, from the same projects, you guys. Just using it up. Scraps, and more scraps. We make scraps every day we craft. Yes, we do. And this is just making more crafts to use up the scraps that we make. Okay. I think I need a different angle. Let me get a card here. Okay. So I need to move this out of the way so I can move this up here. And there we go. Now my glue book is not on my crafting space. Okay. I like this blue. I'm going to use a piece of it. For sure. And then I can put something on top of the blue too. I don't have to leave it just plain like that. I could go and take an image and put it on top of there. Let's take a look. I don't know what I have here. Oh, here. I have a stamp. You can do that. You can put that up there even. On there. Oh, can you see me? Sorry. I'm not in my camera view. Okay, hold on. I need to reorganize here because I should be in the square. I gotta be in the square. Okay. I am not. I'm not in the square. All right, now I am. Okay, so you can put something on top of the blue, although that is blue. You can put something else. So it doesn't have to be. So, you know, look, that's pretty. Maybe we'll do that. Or you could put a number. I like that. We'll put that right there. You could put a number on there. You could put a stamp on there. Yeah, you can take this after it's done and stamp on it, you guys. That's fun too. I don't know that we'll have time to do that today. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But it is an idea for you. I'm trying to see what I can get done here. Because the time is ticking. It's always ticking. The time is always ticking, isn't it? Always. Always. Okay. And you can add fabric also. You can also add fabric. You can also just take a little piece of something to put right there to cover up a spot. Just a little piece. Like that. And I am gluing this with a glue stick, you guys. It is on paper, so I'm making sure that it's glued down. I don't know that I will be sewing it. I'm just showing you that you can make a fabric roll without sewing. I'm sorry, a snippet roll. A fabric roll is something totally different. It's where you just use all fabric. You can just use all fabric, you guys. What about this one? Oh, I think I like that one. I'm just gonna cut it and rip it and put it down. I'm getting all gluey. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue on here and then lay my fabric down like that. I'll cut the sides off after. Now I'll go take another piece. I like that. I'm just gonna glue it. Okay. This way. I'm gluing it this way because I want the jaggedy end, the edge of the jaggedy paper to be the thing that's seen next. And then I'll do a jaggedy edge and cover that straight edge up. I know it's cheating, but it's okay. Let's see. I have a part of a card, a spade here. We could, but I'm not feeling it. We could, but I'm just not feeling it. How about a piece of this wallpaper? That's pretty cool. We could try that. I have to see if it will stay down because it's so thick. And we don't have to rip the wallpaper, but we're going to try it anyway. Oh yeah, it'll work. Okay. I like it. All right, let's try this now. Hopefully it will stay because it is a bit thick. I like that. What I do with my card, I must have done something to bury it. I did. I buried it. I buried it. I don't know where it is. Okay. Just hopefully this will stay good because it's heavy. It's heavy duty. It's heavy duty because it is wallpaper with texture. Maybe I just want a strip of that. I'll just put a strip. I like that. So I may use the Fabri-Tac glue here. I might stick, this is thicker fabric. And let's see. You guys can also use trim. You don't have to use all fabric, but you could use trim if you have trim. That will look good on here. You could use ledger paper. You can use vellum, anything really. Here's a piece of book page. We'll do that. And because I already have this on here, I'm just going to use it. I will go back to the glue stick in a minute. Okay. And let's see. We'll use this. This is a lot of fun, you guys. Now, it has a lot of versatility to where it could be the same as what we made the other day as the page tabs. It could be a belly band. It could be a side tuck. You can sew on it. You don't have to sew on it. You can make little tags from it. You can, oh, look at this. Oh, I like that. Huh. We can do that. Oh, let's do that. That's fun. Okay. That's a lot of fun. You guys can stamp on your things too. Let's do it with this so it stays. I just don't know if it's a 9 or a 6, but that's all right. It doesn't really quite matter. Okay. And here, this is the stamp. You know, see, you could put that there. You could cut it out. You can go back up and put things on there, other things. Stamped fabric pieces. Look how cute that is. We'll just put that right there. I forgot I'm not sewing this, so I need to make sure it's down good. Okay. And now, let's finish this up. The timer is going to go off. I'll stay with you a little bit more. Let me set another 15 minutes so I don't go over. We might not go the whole 15 minutes, but just so I have an idea. What's this? I'm in the way here. I feel like I'm in the way. Okay. I don't like that. But the butterfly? Well, that's pretty cool. I don't know. Do I want half a butterfly on there? No. I don't. I'm sorry. Let's see. I don't know what scraps I have. Oh, look, I have a piece of lace. You can use that too. And we have a piece of this. I don't have much scraps left in my thing here. Oh, I have a piece of... Let's look. I dropped that. Oh, we could use this. This is good. I like that. Let's put that down. Yes. And let's see what we can fill up on the other side. And then remember, the object is to use up your scraps. That's what we're doing, you guys. Using up our scraps. And I'm trying. I'm trying to use up mine. But I feel like I'm in such a mess with my scraps. I have a lot. I have so much. Oh, wait. Maybe we'll use that. Okay. Let's just find something to put down so we can move forward. And I'm thinking, I like that flower. All right, so I'm going to just rip down the edge here. I don't want those in there. And I'll put this down. like that. I like that. So I'm gonna just glue this. Hey, Harry. Hey, you little fairies. You're being so bad. Okay, I'm gonna put this down here like this. But I'm not done because I really know. I'm kind of just rushing it along. You could take your time. We are on a time limit. I am gonna put this down here though. So this is what I would do at this point. I would turn it over and I'm just gonna cut all this excess off. So I'll go ahead and do it with you. And we're just gonna cut. And it's okay if it's not, you know, if you leave a little hanging or you cut in too deep. It's fine, it's no big deal. Just cut it the best you can. Oh, my fingers are gonna cramp. They always do with scissors. Oh, that don't go in there. That goes in the garbage. I'm gonna pick it back up and start again because I dropped it. Okay, and keep going. Keep going. And keep going. Keep going. There we go. And now I'm going to turn it over and do the other side. Well, I'll do the bottom first. And then I'm going to do the other side. And let me move this back over here, all this stuff. Because it's still my scraps. I could still probably make 50 more things out of that bucket. Even though it's a tiny little bucket, I could probably make more. No joking. Okay. Now I'm going to go this way because I'm a righty, but if you're a lefty, maybe you'll want to keep it the other way. And I'm just going to cut. And cut. And cut. I have less to cut on this side because this is where I placed it down first. I left it hanging more on the other side. Okay. I'm going to turn it over. And we're going to get to look at our handy dandy work, you guys. Okay. Now, isn't that beautiful? Now I could just snip it. I can snip it wherever I want. Now you can sew this. Let it dry for a day or two. Don't sew it if you use your glue stick right away. Let it dry. But down at the bottom and up here at the top, I left large pieces of paper because I wanted to get the base covered. A trick to cover it up with something else to make it look like it's not such a big piece of paper is to take something else like this. We'll take this. This is beautiful. This is some lace. This is a large piece though, but we'll just cover it up with some lace like that. And now that space of the paper doesn't look so big. I'm just gonna trim this off here. Like that. There we go. And the same thing happened up at the top. So see that? Isn't that beautiful? The same thing happened up at the top. So I could just take a little piece of this fabric and put it on there. I mean, that's cute. Why not? Let's just do it. And I can cut it off. No big deal. There. I like it. Okay. Sorry about that. I had a call from my babies. Okay. So I'm just going to cut this right here. And cut right here. And there you go. Now that's our snippet roll with paper. You could roll it up if you wanted to, like this. The glue's not all the way dry yet, so I'm going to be really careful. See that? I didn't stick that all the way down. I got to go back and do that. That's why I said you got to make sure you stick it all the way down if you're not going to sew. And of course, also that's a heavy sheet of paper. And this, I was just being lazy because I remember doing that. I was being lazy. That's all right. But key point is to make sure you glue all your sides down so that it doesn't happen. So you can see where I left some open without gluing it all down. This I know will stay because I use a glue stick all around. That I used the Fabri-Tac glue so it didn't go all the way down. This is heavy duty, so it has to dry. Let's see the rest of it. You see? That's good. That's good. 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 And good. Maybe a little bit more over here. But you can make a roll out of it so you can save it for later. Why? It's called the snippet roll. Now, or you can go ahead and cut these up and just clip them together and keep them on your desk for inspiration, for book pages, for your books that you're working on, for any kind of scraps that you have left over from your project. You can go ahead and make this with all the scraps you have left over from something that you just put together, and then go and fill up your book with different things on the different pages. I'm going to pause the camera for a moment. Well, actually, not yet. I'm going to take care of cutting this up. And then I'm going to pause the camera for a moment. And I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine. And then I'm going to turn the camera back on to show you the pictures. Or to show you what it looks like. Okay, so we have this. Push it over to the side. Push it over. And there we go. That's our snippet roll that we did on fabric. See that? Fabric. So give me a few minutes and I will come back and show you to give you some ideas of what it looks like if you wanted to sew your snippet roll. Okay? I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, you guys, I'm back and I sewed it together. So I just wanted to show you that. I'm going to take off these little strings at the bottom. And I did do a back stitch so it will stay. I'm going to go ahead and take these off back here. Little strings. And there we go. This is our snippet roll on the muslin. Hold on. Now remember, you can do this on paper. You can do it on muslin. You can do it on fabric. You can do it on cotton. You can do it on a bed sheet. You can do it on a stained up table. A stained up tablecloth. Whatever you find with, long strips of fabric that you want to do it on, or you can mend your pieces together. So if I wanted this longer and to keep going, when I was using it, I would just glue the pieces together like we did the paper and keep going. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. That is the snippet roll, or the snippet cluster type of a thing. No, not a snippet cluster, because a snippet cluster is something altogether differently. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a snippet cluster. I have some old ones that I did, and those are on some paper. They are rather the same. I can do them with you. However, they are pretty much basically the same as this, except for you're just laying the pieces down in one small little shape. This one I did with some flowers, and this one I did with some bunnies. I just laid the paper and the fabric down in different layers and let little pieces shine through up to the top. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do those, and I will do those in the 100-day project. But this is the snippet roll, and it's basically the same concept as we did the other day when I showed you how to do the page tabs. We're just using it differently. That is all. So don't let it scare you. It's the same way, just longer and maybe wider, and we used fabric on one, whereas we used paper on another. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Beautiful blessings to you, and I will see you tomorrow for Sunday. Oh wait, oh no, Monday. Oh my goodness, Monday, day 90. Bye for now, my crafting buddies. See you soon.